Some NBA action and some hardwood handicaps on this Monday with your two premier NBA handicappers on the SportsGrid Network. That is Donnie Rightside and myself, Ben Stevens. 8 games around the association on this Monday night. Tomorrow, DRS, some more NBA Cup action where everybody will have an eye on, I believe, East Group C. Regardless, it's the group that includes both the Celtics and the Cavaliers. We'll talk about that game tomorrow. Let's go late night to Los Angeles to end out this Monday night slate of 8 games. The Clippers playing host to the Golden State Warriors. California clash. Golden State, 4.5-point road favorite in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it should be a good one here. And by the way, the only way I ever bet the Clippers is by the 3-point line. If it's James Harden, if it's Norman Powell, I usually don't ever take them as a side perspective. And I don't think they're going to win tonight. Stephen Curry should be able to light up the Clippers. Maybe a total to the over in this one. But for me, as usual, just trying to get those 3-point props in here. I would be focused once again on my guy, Norman Powell. He's treated me very kindly this year so far, Ben.
Yes, he has, DRS. Yes, he certainly has. The Clippers back at the Intuit Dome. They started a lot of their season at home in their new arena in downtown L.A. 4-4 in 8 games straight up. Played at home this year. Golden State, one of the worst road teams you will ever see. 2 seasons ago. Better on the road last year away from San Francisco. This year, the team with the best mark in the Western Conference to start at 10-2 overall is 6-1. Straight up on the road. It is why they are booked as a 4.5-point favorite. The Dubs have won 3 consecutive games. Another team in the Western Conference off to a pretty strong start this year. In fact, there's only 3 teams with double-digit wins. That's the Houston Rockets. 10-4 in year number 2 under Ime Udoka. 5-game win streak for Houston as they take that 5-game streak on the road to Milwaukee tonight. The Bucks, a 3.5-point home favorite inside the Pfizer Forum.
Yeah, give me the points in this with the Houston Rockets. Also, we're taking a look at the anticipated starting lineup, which does have Damian Lillard listed in there, but is that actually a good thing? Everyone's like, hey, man, he was playing great basketball before he got his concussion. No, he wasn't. Playing some of the worst basketball of his career. We saw a couple of games ago, a 59-point effort out of Giannis, which then the following game turned into a 22-point effort. Why not take the points with the Rockets? I don't understand what's going on with the Bucks. Way too talented to have this type of season. But again, as I said, Dame Lillard coming back, which should be a great thing. I'm not so sure it is. I'll take the points tonight.
The Houston Rockets on this 5-game win streak have covered in 4. In fact, the Rockets have covered in 9 of 10 victories so far this year, including twice outright as an underdog in their 2 outright wins as a dog against the Mavericks and against the New York Knicks. Both totals have stayed under. Maybe it's something to keep in mind if, like Donnie, you expect this game to be competitive. The Bucks are still just 4-9 this year. They have won 2 of their last 3. They're 4-9 straight up and 4-9 ATS. It has not been pretty for the Milwaukee Bucks so far this season. Under an 8 of 13 games, maybe leading to that under of a total tonight. Elsewhere around the association, we head to South Beach. The Heat hosting your Philadelphia 76ers. Miami 3-point home favorite. Minimal total at 212 and a hook. DRS, what can we expect out of the Sixers tonight on the road against the Heat?
Probably the Miami Beach flu. You have a couple days off here and you're in Miami. You know, those guys like to celebrate and live it up there. But the one thing that you can't factor in is how good Jared McCain has been this season for the Sixers. Look, the wins aren't coming now, and the Sixers actually built up their bench so they can withstand nights without Joel Embiid and maybe other players injured. They've been abysmal. And the fact that they lost that game to Orlando Magic without Paulo Banchero and the way they did was just tragic. But look at McCain's last 5 games, 18, 27, 23, 34, and 29. The kid has been absolutely sensational as a first-round guard coming out of Duke. Maybe that's the way you play it, but props usually go to die when you take on teams like the Miami Heat. The games, you see, it's not 230.5, 245.5. It's 212.5 basically. Probably by game time will be around that 210 mark. But I look for Jared McCain. His 3-point props, he's been wonderful behind the arc, Ben.
Joel Embiid has a prop listed. Same with Paul George. That's optimistic for Philly tonight on the road in South Florida. Jared McCain's points prop, though, DRS, already higher than that of PG. 19.5 for George. 20.5 for Jared McCain. The dancing man off to a good start in his NBA career. Philadelphia, DRS, 2-10 Not good. Underdog in 8 of 12 games, just 3-5 against the spread. It's a 3-point number tonight in favor of Miami, who was also sub 500 at 5-7. Again, not many teams around the East above 500 to start this year.